Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Fallout 96. Today, we're gonna go ahead and finish off with Steel and Rain and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll finish off with that. Anyway, we just need to go to Powder and Romani about missing people. I like how the hands are not going in the right place. It should be going like up here, but like my mouth is right here, but the camera's thinking it's like right here. Like the mouth of the avatar is up here, right? Whatever. It's not calibrated correctly or whatnot. But to be fair, it's not like the camera's straight on me. It's at an angle. It's looking at me at an angle, so you know. So you know it's not gonna look correct.
If anything tries to attack.
But no, well.
I understand your frustration, Mr. Knapp. Finding everyone that has gone missing is my top priority, but we need more evidence before we can act.
Evidence? Well, what more do you need, huh? Are you saying my Cassie is a liar?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Initiate. Excellent timing. There's something we should discuss.
One day I'll...
Mr. Knapp here has come to us with another missing persons case.
My niece Cassie. Cassie Holloway. She paid some caravan and folk to help her travel here from out west. Sent me some letters just before she set out. Them letters arrived just fine, but she didn't. I went and spoke with them caravanners, and they tell me that my Cassie never set out with them at all. Those, Blue Mountain,
The Blue Ridge Caravan Company.
Blue Ridge, I found a letter saying that mercenaries would acquire people from them.
Really? This letter said they would acquire more people from Blue Ridge? Interesting. This is the first real lead we've found, and it connects directly with what Mr. Knapp is reporting. I actually had my own suspicions about the organization, but this information certainly tips the scales.
What made you suspicious of Blue Ridge?
I've made several attempts to contact the Blue Ridge Caravan Company in hopes of trading supplies. They turned me down. Every time. I understand that the Brotherhood can be an intimidating presence, and the West Virginia chapter didn't exactly leave behind a shining legacy, but I think we've shown we have Appalachia's safety and security at heart. Yet they remain unwilling to even speak. I find it suspicious. During our travels, we found that a caravan group was just as often a cover for slavers and raiders, the friendly guys for rolling through towns. I didn't suspect Blue Ridge of such at first, but their repeated refusal to talk, Mr. Knapp's story, and this letter are simply too much to ignore.
Okay, what's next?
We need to investigate this Blue Ridge Caravan Company immediately. They have an office at the west end of the Big Bend Tunnel. Initiate! I'd like you to meet me there, but try not to attract too much attention either. If they realize we're in the Brotherhood, they may clam up.
Wait, you're joining me on the mission?
That's right. Fort Atlas is secure for the time being, and with Shin out of commission, I'd like to step in and do my part. This is our strongest lead by far. The two of us need to act quickly if we hope to safely return those that went missing.
Roger, I'll meet you there.
Thank you, Initiate. Ad Victorium.
Alright. That's why I was wondering where this guy was. He's just here.
Initiate. Ah, great to see you.
Anything going right with training? Ready? Have they made you initiate yet?
Nah. I'm still just a recruit. To be honest, nobody's really got time for us recruits right now, you know? With everything that's happened. But hey, on the upside, at least they let me stay down here instead of in the tents outside.
What's your opinion on what went down between Shin and Romani?
Oh, man. That's a heck of a question. I think the Paladin was wrong. We're a military, more or less, right? I don't know much, but I know you gotta follow orders or it all doesn't work. Look, her heart's in the right place, but Night Shin's just plain right.
Uh-huh.
I hope they can fix this.
He's not, but... Yeah. Take care of yourself, Marty. I'll talk to you later.
Ad Victorium, Initiate.
Uh-huh. Oh. How long has this been here? Let's see. Okay, so where are we going? Right. Also, I should, Fantastic, they're all full. Okay, well, going over here. Distraction won't do.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
Oh, this isn't advertising your place. Yeah, we're going right back. New car.
Power armor. Jeez, you sure know how to make an entrance, eh, buddy? I believe I asked you to keep a low profile, friend?
Right. Okay.
Ah, there you are, friend. Sorry for the informality, but we should keep a low profile. Don't want to spook anyone that might be listening in.
No thing, Leo.
Huh. Don't get too used to that. But listen, I was hoping we could talk for a few minutes before we head upstairs. Let me buy you a drink. What do you say?
Why Paladin? I didn't know you saw me that way. Oh, thanks. We can head upstairs.
I understand. You're anxious to continue this investigation, but we've been through a lot. It'd be good to iron some things out.
Okay, I'm ready.
Great. Take a seat.
Oh boy, a customer! What can I get for you?
Intelligence -1. Just look up, please.
One of America's finest? Coming right up. Okay, here you go. Enjoy.
Huh. A fine choice. Salomati, my friend.
Among you mentioned about Night Connors.
Alan Connors. That's right. Dear, dear friend. The two of us were from the same unit in the National Guard. Alan had been my rock through every storm I weathered. We survived the bombs together, joined the Brotherhood together. He was more than my right hand. He was really a lifelong companion. I'd never really considered a world without him. Not just to me either. To both Valdez and Shin. He was like a big brother. Even a father. He was always there for them. That's the part that gets to me. He was an important person to damn near everyone. It's what makes his absence hurt even more.
I wonder if things would have been different if he was here.
Almost certainly. But when we lost Alan, Shin stepped up to take on many of his responsibilities. He was on top of the grief. That must have been a lot to handle. It led him to fall back on what he knows. Rules and doctrine. He doesn't trust anyone else to help him see beyond that. Not like he trusted Alan. And because of me, because of a call I made, we all lost him. I know Shin will never forgive me for it.
Should have told me a bit. Should have told me a bit. Sounds like he was guilty too.
No. I was the commanding officer. Blame starts at the top. That's one subject the two of us agree on, even if he doesn't realize it.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for hearing me out. It's an honor to pass on his story. He deserves that and so much more.
What made you join the Brotherhood?
That's interesting phrasing. Join. Never really thought about it that way. I was already in the National Guard, helping people, maintaining peace. That was my life. The Brotherhood didn't feel like a new organization. It felt like regrouping with my people. A return to form. Maybe some ranks and verbiage changed, but the heart of it was there. I'm not sure I even gave it a second thought.
So it sounded like it was a good fit.
It was. Even knowing what I know now, I have no regrets. They were my people, my comrades. But things changed as time rolled on. As I'm sure you know, the views of the elders and I differed greatly. Sometimes I think... No, I'm certain that I was selected for this mission in order to remove my perspective and influence. The elders saw my pull and experience as a threat and knew I would never align with their goals. What better way to prevent my meddling than to send me packing on a cross-country venture? I often wonder if they ever expected me to report in at all. To make it here alive. Joke's on them, I guess.
So let's finish what it says.
I think that's a fine idea. To whom? Thoughtful, but I can't accept. How about to you, Initiate? A harbinger of change and a force to be reckoned with. Besalamati. Now, on to business. Let's head upstairs. And remember to keep a low profile. We're just a pair of friendly traders looking for potential business.
Oh, yes. With an outfit like this. Totally. Blah, 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 blah.
Look out, here comes trouble.
I'll take your balls.
Ms. Mayfield, my name is Layla. I made an appointment to speak with you.
Holy!
Joanna is just fine, dear. And while all this cloak and dagger hubbub is flattering, why don't we cut to the chase, Paladin Romani?
Well, that was short-lived. Okay, Joanna. It appears I underestimated you.
And looky there. You've got one of these famous vault dwellers
Oh my
in
God.
tow. Oh, and I know this one. Made a splash around here. Say, when are you planning to provide some of that skill to my caravans?
I'd appreciate if the job offers were saved for later. We're here on pressing business.
Okay, Paladin. Down to brass tacks then. It's not an accident that I finally opted to meet with you, after playing hard to get for so long. We know you're interested in the folks that have gone missing. We are too. Been looking into it for a spell now.
Hold on. If you knew why I'd lie to our not refuse our help. For that, you should know we have evidence connecting Blue's Bridge to all this. Okay, then tell us what you know.
Plain and simple. I wanted to handle this internally. I didn't want news of this stirring up a panic, maybe causing the perpetrators to flee. Our clients paid us for safe transport, and we failed them. It was our responsibility to solve it discreetly. I'm sure you can appreciate that. As for deceiving Mr. Knapp, well, I dislike fibbing. But sometimes you've got to play your cards close to your chest, especially when lives are at stake.
I don't buy it. Sounds more like you were trying to prevent future clients from being scared off. It makes me wonder if this sudden cooperation isn't in the interest of helping others. Maybe you've just been caught.
I'd be offended by these accusations if it didn't weave such a fascinating story. Are you planning to sell that as a dime novel? Well, if you're wondering why my organization would choose to dodge your calls, examine the attitude with which you've started this conversation. This pseudo-authority you're flaunting is exactly the type of oppression and regulation that my free enterprise can do without.
Before that, you should know we have evidence connecting you to the Blue Ridge to all this.
And what, pray tell, is that, darling?
Well, if you're wondering why my organization would choose to dodge your calls, examine the attitude with which you've started this conversation. This pseudo-authority you're flaunting is exactly the type of oppression and regulation that my free enterprise can do without.
And what, pray tell, is that, darling?
We found correspondence from our suspects claiming they were acquiring people from Blue Ridge. It seems to me that your company has been transporting people in a different way than you've advertised. And involuntarily at that.
We've always been upfront and honest with this venture. The routes are dangerous, and our Brahmin sure as hell don't smell like roses. Everyone who works with us gets the straight truth. And I certainly don't take too kindly to what you're implying. I could stand here and deny your allegations every which way to Sunday. But I know you won't just take my word for it. So if you've got some hard evidence to prove my people were involved in this little scheme, show it. Otherwise, this letter of yours sounds more like we're the target, not co-conspirators.
Okay, then tell us what you know, and we'll act fast.
All right. That's fine by me.
Right now, the most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home. Being upfront with your involvement in this now will be looked upon favorably, because we're not stopping until this is solved and they are safe.
Slow down, Paladin. This is not an admission of guilt or an attempt to weasel out of responsibility. We are just as concerned about these folk as you. We're willing to cooperate in hopes of saving lives, nothing else. And if you're hoping I'm about to spill the beans on some secret abduction scheme, you're out of luck. We have the same goals as you in this.
Honeyed words, but we should proceed. What can you tell us about the people that went missing from your caravan?
Better to just let you take a look for yourselves. Ares! Come on in here!
This guy looks like some kind of guard. Probably armed. Don't take your eye off him, Initiate.
This guy looks like some kind of guard, probably armed. Don't take the eye off of him. Yeah, shit. Weird.
Thanks. It's good to follow your instincts. They rarely steer me wrong.
You ring, boss?
Harper's Ferry, the train tunnel. Mind showing our guests the route?
Oh, crap. You really want to go back there?
That was exactly my thinking, Ares. Head on over to that tunnel and show this duo of detectives the scene of the crime. Does that sound amenable to y'all?
I think we got it.
Okie dokie, I'll meet you there. It's the big fancy train tunnel, just east of Harper's Ferry.
Now, time is money, and I've burned a bottle and plant worth of caps chatting with you two. So if you don't mind, please direct any further inquiries to my masked associate.
Fine. But after reviewing the evidence, I plan to revisit Blue Ridge's involvement in this matter.
By all means. If you find something that gets us answers, we can talk till the Brahmin come home.
Let's see here. Those Jossos have like a dog food bowl in there. What the frick is this? quite sure where it's supposed to be going. Like. Let's just grab the copper. Hell, this is where I need to go. Moving like that. Let me try to figure that one out. Oh, it's only down here. Okay. Oh, and I missed. Lovely. Fantastic. What am I doing? 2 steps forward, 3 steps backwards. Or whatever. Stuff like that. Do I have jetpack? Yeah. I guess it's best to build it the hard way. Which means, oh, wait. There's stairs. Steps. Stairs. That'll do nicely.
Initiate, glad you made it here safely. That Ares character is further ahead. I should mention, every instinct I have is telling me not to trust him. It seems we don't have much choice for the time being, but we'd be wise to keep an eye on him.
What has your on Azure Paladin?
As I mentioned before, this isn't my first time dealing with a caravan group like this. More than once, we discovered that slavers had been using the guise of a caravan to collect and transport people. Blue Ridge using a dark corner like this for their operations only raises my suspicions. I cannot overlook the similarities.
Okay, let's go meet him.
All right, you take point. And guns at the ready. I spotted some feral ghouls earlier.
The spot we're looking for is further in the facility. There's a trick to getting in. Give me one shake of a lamb squatch's tail and get it open. Let's see, 30 days past September, carry the 2.
Is this for real?
And Viola is just a little further ahead. Please, after you.
Fine.
Sure.
But don't think we aren't keeping an eye on you.
I can't blame you. I know I'm a real looker.
Right. Uh-oh.
Okay, the camp's just past this door here. I'll get it open.
We're done.
And that's bad. Oh, that's very bad.
Speak, Ares. What's a holdup?
You're not gonna like this. Follow me.
Doing that. All that.
Yep, just like I thought. Let's chat. Welcome to the 9th Circle of Hell. First, the good news. It's bring your own paramilitary night, so the paladin drinks for free.
Okay, and what's the bad news?
The bad news is that I can't unseal that door. Here's the quick version. Clever little me locks that door by setting off a bogus gas leak alarm. But it looks like in order to lift the lockdown, you need to verify there's actually no gas leak. The door is real picky like that.
How about the relay? What are you trying to get me to do?
I'm trying to get you to drop the Bad Cop Act and listen for starters. If you'll cast your steely gaze to the left, you'll see a massive, impenetrable wall of strangler vines. To verify there's no gas leak, we need to get to the pump room. One guess where the pump room is located.
Behind you. Behind the impenetrable wall of jingly lines.
Winner, winner, rad steak dinner. There were some engineers living down here well after the bombs fell. Looks like they lasted a few years even. Which means they had a way of fighting back the vines. Maybe start by looking for how they did that.
People live down here? Who do you know?
I snooped around a bit when I first recommended the route to Joanna. There's some offices that were clearly being used as bunks for a while. Not sure what happened to them. It almost looks like they just dropped dead on the spot. That's not a bad omen, is it?
Uh-huh. Okay, go find something to cut the vines.
Mm-hmm. I'll just skulk here in the corner in case another way of opening this door comes to mind. Let me know if you have any luck. Try not to die a terrible death.
I'm in power armor.
This sounds like a very contrived way of getting us killed. Stay sharp, Initiate.
Something even wrote it in there.
Initiate, look there, behind that gate. Seems like some kind of thrown-together lab. Do you suppose they were making something to deal with the vines? I think I see some kind of chemical on the ground there. We need to find a way to unlock this door.
Oh, jeez. Password. It's work order. Baishi, it's support. Request, help. I've entered the right password and it doesn't work. Can you guys come help me, please? Check your notes. 5 books says this jackass misspelled sesame and says sesame. Again, it should be 822, 826, 1422, not yada. Okay. I mean, seriously, we spelled the whole thing out on the board. Is it really that hard? I feel like we're getting a little stupider every day. Must accept in the water. Visually buffline. IT support. Why about the password? In case you guys forgot, we need to use the new decryption system to enter the before entering the password. Stop asking why there's no letters on the stupid machines. Take the password, convert it to numbers. Try using mechanical engineering degrees for once. What's this supposed to be? Since the only few of us left out here, we decided to stop changing the password each week. From here on out, it's going to be Sesame Seed. Why? Because I'd sell an interview to the nearest radio if I meant it. Pete and then Sesame Seed. Radio again. Right. I don't think I don't feel like trying to figure this out. So. Where's here?
Well done, Initiate. That was some impressive detective work. Let's have a look at this. Aha! My hunch was right. According to the label, they made an extremely potent herbicide. Judging from this container, it looks like it's meant to be dispersed into a larger system. No sprinklers in here, so... Dear Lord. The facility's water line? That would explain the bodies out there, but... why? They must have known this would happen. No time to dwell on that. Initiate, let's look for a station where we can access the water line. This is what we need to weaken the vines.
Definitely not the right area. Can you just loot everything?
Here we go. This looks like it connects to the main water line. Let's talk next steps.
Here? Really? Yeah.
I should be able to disperse the herbicide into the waterline from here. I'm suspecting that the security system here won't appreciate that. Expect alarms. And the company that alarms tend to attract. Ready for a fight?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Fingers crossed and guns at the ready. Let's take a look here. Okay. The chemical has started dispersing into the water systems. Damn. It's detected a foreign substance. Prepare for it to get noisy in here. Initiate, I'll need you to keep them off my back. Ad Victorium. Blocking me from releasing a sample outside this room. I need more time. Keep it up! Gotten through to about half the facility. Can't stop now. I'll need to reach the drainage system if we're going to affect the vines. Unlocking the last gate valve now. Give him hell, Initiate. Done. The chemical is pumping throughout the entire water system now, including a cess pipe that was for disposing of unwanted chemicals. Well, one sleazy company's environmental negligence is our gain, I suppose. Those vines should be weak enough to break through now. I wouldn't drink the water if I were you, though.
Why? I want to. Spicy. Oh.
Did you hear that?
She's watching closer.
That doesn't sound like a We should watch our backs in here.
Oh, I know this. It's an assault try. Out. I know you're there. I know you're there. Somewhere. Where's my pump? Integrity.
Hostile robotic entity? That's troubling. Be on the lookout.
And it's invisible too. Somewhere. Hold on. Okay, just ignore that you're ignore physics or something like that.
I haven't lost my mind, have I? That was Ender Soltron dressed up as a sheep? Whatever it was, it's dead. And we should be able to lift the lockdown. Let's get back to that terminal.
Verify planetary.
And that's that. Time to head back to Ares. If he has anything to do with this.
Do, 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 do.
Your boss looks like she's about to strangle me with one of those vines. Something happening there?
Ares, between the feral ghouls, the strangler vines, and that insane sheep robot, I've about reached my limit with this place. And your antics. I don't know if this is some kind of trap or elaborate cover-up, but we need to get through that door and get answers. Now!
Whoa, whoa, trap? Where's this coming from? Hold on. Did you say sheep robot? Like the Baba kind or the killer robot kind?
Ares, the door! Now! Please!
Okay, just give me a second. Yeesh.
Nearly there now. We're getting closer to the truth. I can feel it.
Those guys kind of guilty. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's back there.
Agreed.
Alright, let's see here. Login credentials, check. In terms of employments, yeah. Benefits enrollments expired, sure. And done.
Hello,
Trust me now? I'll even lead the way, so if you change your mind, it'll be easier to shoot me in the back.
Thank you for opening the door. But know that if we find anything linking you to this, you're still going to have to answer for it.
Add it to the catalog of questionable things I already have to answer for.
Uh-huh. See, departure confirmed. Container guard areas. 52s. People. see, day 1 setting out, start a new journey. Foundation lay out the red carpet for Cassie because I'm not to turn Appalachia's architecture on its head. I decided to keep Sibel's journal to chronicle all amazing things I've seen along the way. Wish me luck. Day 5 miserable. Walking, that's all we do. We walk, run down buildings, check. Forest of smoldering dead trees, check. Oh look, an empty out Red Rocket gas station. What a thrilling excursion this ended up being. Oh, and to top it all off, there's a creepy bald guy in our group. I keep catching him staring at me. I see yourself, Dr. Pervert. Doctor, huh? Day 15. So close, but so far. We're finally within spitting distance of Appalachia. But a red storm is raging outside. We've been walking through the old train tunnel all day. And now we can't even step outside until the storm blows over. We're going to find a nice spot to get cozy and nap off all this walking. Still day 15, but night. Okay, this is weird. So weird. These guys showed up all of a sudden, armed to the teeth. They've just been sitting around chatting with the weirdo doctor. Everyone seemed a little nervous, even the guards. Wait. They took his gun away. What the hell's going on? Oh shit, they saw me. If someone finds this, help us. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're like, you're gonna do a shit about that. Alright, anyways. Damn Rapstorms. Goddamn Rapstorm. Of all the trips, it's gonna be my turn when the mother of all green glowing and death clouds parks itself over the mire. We're going to need to camp out until it passes. I'm already exhausted from babysitting this massive group for the past 2 weeks. Sure, this is Aries writing. Sure, Joe's gonna be thrilled by the transport fees, but she's not going to be the one that got to deal with the delinquents, uppity merchants, and that weird doctor that keeps doing us. At least not one gone missing, assuming I can get them all to stay close, but I can't, that is. Oh, never mind, that's not. Burrito.
Seems like you've been pretty thorough. Are you ready to discuss what you found?
Yes, here's everything I found.
Excellent. I'll take what you've collected. Let me take a look at what you found. I just need a minute to review it all.
Pull out your decoder rings, kids. It's detective time.
I see. That's concerning. Wait a moment. This name. I know this name. I think I've seen enough. Initiate, we should discuss our findings. Well, it seems like Cassie was indeed a part of this caravan group, but I think it'd be a good idea to step through the evidence together. I may have been assuming too much about Blue Ridge's involvement. I'd like to be on the same page, so where would you like to start?
You're talking about how they went missing.
Indeed. It looks like we have a clear account of their last moments here.
The chapter opened up and the entire group fell in. A group of armed strangers showed up.
That was my take as well. Based on Cassie's description and the letter you found earlier, we can assume they were these Hellcat mercenaries. The total number of people they've abducted, though, is staggering. Nearly 15 in this trip alone.
Listen, I'm beat. Can you just tell me what you found? Let's discuss why they were camping in the first place.
Yes. It would seem this was a routine trip until the end. Something kept them here and forced them to set up camp so close to home.
A rest storm forced them to stay here overnight. They were vulnerable.
That's right. The storm forced them to bunk down. They were an extra large group, too, with only one guard. Sitting ducks.
One guard, oh my god, that's so bad. Let's go over the names of the manifest.
Right. The manifest. One name in particular really stood out to me. Did you notice it?
Dr. Blackburn.
That's right. Dr. Blackburn.
We've seen him before.
Not only was he present on multiple trips, but Cassie makes mention of him speaking with the armed strangers. Likely these Hellcat mercenaries you've dealt with. I imagine Dr. Blackburn was the one employing them. I knew the name sounded familiar. I had read it in Shin's report of your very first assignment with us. Think back, Initiate. Do you recall why Dr. Blackburn had been seeking our assistance?
Resources and whatnot? He wanted to hire us to help protect his farm. No. He wanted us to borrow high-tech burglary. Nope. He was seeking assistance with experiments to help humanity. Was he the guy who jumped like phony brotherhood members? No.
That's right. Dr. Blackburn was seeking assistance with his experiments. Something about curing diseases and helping people. I suspected it was too good to be true. And the evidence here certainly doesn't look promising. But could he really be kidnapping people?
Looks like we got our answer.
Indeed we do. Dr. Blackburn was hiring these Hellcat mercenaries to kidnap people from this route. It would appear they were cautious at first, but took advantage of a radstorm to steal away an entire group. An unfortunate end, but there's still hope of finding them. The only thing left is to report back our findings and determine Blackburn's location. I'm glad I had you here, Initiate. There's a few things I'm sure I would have missed if you hadn't been here to help. I do believe we make a pretty great team.
Sure. I thought you were being unfair to Blue Ridge mercenaries. You know, I got your back, Paladin.
I know you do, Initiate. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm a bit ashamed of how quick I was to jump to conclusions on this matter. It's something I know I need to change. But even still, I'm thankful that you continue to place your trust in me. Anyway, we should get back to Atlas and report what we found. If we can determine where Blackburn took this group, we may be able to track down Cassie, and perhaps countless others. I'll meet you there. Good work, Initiate. Ares, I owe you an apology. My rash behavior was unfitting of my position, and frankly, unfair to you.
Water under the bridge. All of my best friendships start with misplaced suspicion of mass kidnapping.
I will take your word for it. I am sorry either way.
If you really want to make it up to me, I've heard you guys have some killer rocket launchers to spare.
Absolutely not.
Alright. Back to Fort Atlas. Actually, hold on. I want to drop off everything I've done. Let's see if there's anything I need to repair. I'm sure it's fine for a bit. Hold on, let me see here. Oh, actually, I should have pressed craft actually. Hold on. Oh, yeah, oh, that's not on it. But as usual, I have it up like this. Wait, anyway. Ooh. Yeah, now let's go ahead and go back to Fort Alice.
This isn't something we can ignore.
Between what we learned at AMS and the journal we recovered from Harper's Ferry, this is big.
If this is the source of the super mutant threat, I'm prepared to support any action to end it.
The Scorched, the Raiders.
Let's get real close in here.
Initiate. Good. You're here. We finally have a clear picture about the abductions, and it's time to do something about it. The Hellcat Company has been abducting people. Our findings at Harper's Ferry mean that Dr. Blackburn is almost certainly involved.
I can't believe he just walked in here. He must have been at work even then.
One day, I'll make night.
Must be pretty gallant to know he slipped right through your fingers. We couldn't have known. It's not your fault.
I never said it was my fault, Initiate. To think, the arrogance he must have had.
Enough of that. The question facing us now is how to find him and the people who've been taken. Lucky for us, Scribe Valdez has made a discovery of her own while we were away.
Oh yeah, the Pip-Boy.
That's right. Remember the Pip-Boy you found in the Uncanny Caverns? It took a while to crack the encryption, but I've unlocked it. It came from Vault 96.
I can't wait to tell
96.
Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna
196. What is that? I'm not familiar with Vault 96. What do you know about it?
I wasn't able to find anything, unfortunately. I know every vault had a purpose, though. Like Vault 76 was meant to house the best and the brightest to rebuild America. Ostensibly. Vault 96 could be anything.
We'll make the same mistakes going forward.
If only it was Vault 69. Vault 96, where's that?
It took a bit of research to locate it, but it's well south of here. I'll mark it on your map.
How is this related to the abductions?
Well, we're not sure it is.
What we do know is that we have a definitive lead to follow. The super mutant threat takes priority. If we find the missing civilians in the process, so much the better. But we cannot ignore this lead either way.
Unsurprisingly, Night Shin and I don't see eye to eye on this. Fortunately, in this case, we don't have to. I think they're connected. A vault would be a great place to hide abductees. The Pip-Boy might even have come from someone that escaped. Investigating the vault is our best lead for either mystery, and maybe an answer to both.
Then we're agreed. The vault will be your next target. Scribe Valdez will accompany you. A vault is a potential trove of exactly the kind of technology the Brotherhood is meant to catalog and secure.
I've marked Vault 96 on your map.
Wonder
We
who's
don't know
gonna decide
we're
what to do with
walking
their
into,
hands.
or even how we'll get in, to be honest. We'll need to be cautious.
So what's the plan?
Step 1 is finding a way in. You'll take point. Based on other vaults we found crossing the country, the vault should have an emergency transponder. Once you've secured the entrance, the controls for the transponder are usually there near the main door. Activate it to give the all clear and I'll follow you in.
We should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Are we sure about this?
There's no guarantees, but we have to move on this intel. It's a good plan, and I think we're all in agreement on this one. Find any evidence you can about the missing people and any connection to the super mutants. If Blackburn is there, I want him taken alive. If he really is behind the abductions, he needs to answer for his crimes. You have your orders, Initiate. Good luck. Dismissed.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
All right.
To rebuild America.
And the closest one are at least between these two. 3. Whatever. I'll take it. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. We're on the second to last quest too, so hopefully we got enough time for this. I'm gonna find out the hard way. Oh yeah, speaking of time, or something like that, let's see here, space. How are we on space? Doing good. Pretty good.
I guess the view from these mountains is the nicest thing in space.
Where? It's almost a full set, like except without an arm. As much as I want to get it, and it also has a jetpack, I'm just not going to because it doesn't really matter. We're gonna move on to another character anyway. So it is what it is. Oh, hey, serums. But I can't really use these ones though. Oh well. Okay, so I need to go.
Oh, I thought I heard someone around here.
Nope, not that way. This way. Boom. You know, I do wonder if it's about making a house or whatever on top of that. Can't. I'm sure people have already done that before. Of course, if I wanted to tame a Deathclaw or something like that, that would not be the best choice. Two fingers, of course. What is that with Joy Fingers? Range AP. Oh, that's fine. I don't really use AP for range anyway, not that much. I mean, I really do wonder if we can house something. House, whatever. The camp. So on. I know that there's a way on there, around here. There you go. This will answer the question, if we could. Oh, wait, right. Hold on. The answer seems to be no. No, you can't. Wait. Oh, you could. It's possible. Okay. It's possible somewhere specifically, anyways. So take a screenshot of this. And I'll probably have to send it somewhere real quick so I can remind myself. That way, that's interesting. Of course, there is all over there if we could. But I don't think you can because it's a kind of it's like a structure or something like that. I'm really distracted here. Oh, it keeps going. I just want to hope I don't fall. Oh, if only I had a jetpack. Oh, but you can't up here. Did I take that screenshot correctly? Oh, let me check on Steam. Last screenshot. I did. Of course, to help me move around here. Hold on. Let me go ahead and swap camps here. Oh, there, I got it. There you go. Successful. I was gonna label this as an idea for later. Hold on. I just need this to help me. Alright. What am I doing? Supposed to be doing something else right now, but you know, distraction. But look at this view, like holy shit. Afraid of heights, huh? Well, for me it's more I'm afraid of the fall part, not the high part. Well, of course, it's mostly. I'll be fine. I'll be fine if I was on there, but here, yeah, not so much. Yeah, I don't think we can take advantage of this part. You know, it'll be fantastic. Of course, this would be better if I had a. It would be better if I had a jetpack, but I don't have a jetpack on this character. So, there's that. But this will be an idea for later. just the more inches you can get for this idea, the better. Okay, so there's not much I can do about it. I need to get up there somehow. Of course, the problem is that there's all this. Not gonna lie, and you know I can't be mad about that. Though I'm sure someone out there has already tried something about that. And there probably is a tutorial about it, right? Well, it's probably better if I had if I had jetpack. Oh well, look at this. Okay, well, there really isn't any way for me to make it happen, because that would require me to well, I have a jetpack to actually get up there and see if I can do something about it. But you know, what is over there? All right, so yeah, all right, might as well be right back at this point. So. What is that? I have never seen that thing in a long time, I think. That is crazy. Not as crazy as this though. Hold on. Maybe texting while their conversation is happening. Hold on, let's do that instead. Oh, hello. What's up with you?
Little late to the party, aren't you? If you're looking to loot the place, some Blood Eagles are ahead of you in line. I'd stop you, but I think I quit.
Blood Eagles?
Yeah. Raider types, but more bloodthirsty, you know? You can usually deal with the crater sort. Blood Eagles, though.
They enjoy the killing.
Who are you?
Name's Woods. Corporal Woods, Hellcat Company. Mercenaries. We got hired by this creep of a doctor to guard the place. Among other things. Promised us salvage rights here when he was done. I don't think we're gonna collect on that.
Hold on tight. We got a Brotherhood Scribe thing. We can help you.
Love the optimism, but my ticket's punched. I think I can go easy, knowing someone's gonna take out those Blood Eagles. Make better choices than I did.
Okay. Will do. Two dongs. Dong 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 dong. Money. I wonder what the hell these bodies been here. Let's see here. Hello there. You're fast.
Wow, it's freezing in here. Look at all this ice. The environmental controls must be damaged. What happened here? Those are Hellcat Company uniforms, right? It looks like a massacre.
One survivor, but I can't save her. Said they were working for Blackburn. Then Blood Eagles arrived and overran them.
Blood Eagles? What are they doing here? Looks like Paladin Romani was right. There's a link between the abductions, Blackburn, and the super mutants. We still need to figure out what. Give me a moment to look at these terminals. Oh, that's not good. The vault's on internal lockdown. I guess someone's responding to the Blood Eagle attack. If there are automated defenses still working, they'll all be active. We may be facing more than just Blood Eagles. Be careful. Let's get moving. I'll follow your lead.
Alright. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Open the doors.
Locked. Must be the security lockdown. Let me try something. Got it. I was able to use the Pip-Boy's protocols to get the doors open, but it fried the circuits. If we run into any more locked doors, we're gonna need another way through.
Ooh, plasma cores. Amazing, amazing.
Just shadows. What was that?
What do you mean who's there? You know who's there. Didn't do shit.
It seems I have an excess of visitors today. did hope we would meet again under more convivial circumstances. These are not they, unfortunately. I have no quarrel with the Brotherhood, but I must ask you to leave immediately. Please leave me be. I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you remain.
Right.
I guess we found Dr. Blackburn. Looks like most of this place is locked off. We need to search everywhere, but our options are limited right now. I think the door labeled mainframe is stuck open, though. Let's start there.
Mm-hmm. I'm even caring to do to loot everything. At the end of the day, it's not gonna matter much.
This vault was a biological research facility originally. We left a small team of geniuses inside.
Commencing attack.
Perhaps it is fitting that I found this place. I have been honest about my purpose, after a fashion, but less than forthcoming about its nature.
Uh-huh.
How did I even get to this point?
How did we get to this point? Yeah, charge me. Charge me, dog.
Violence will not be tolerated.
Okay, it's not gonna matter.
Glad that's over with.
Oops, I'm gonna fire. Give me that. Weird. Do I even have? I don't think I do. I'd have to use my stuff here for it, and you know, honestly, I can. Don't know. I'm using that. My whatever. So that. That's whatever. Excuse me. My discovery of Vault 19 fails despite my abhorrence of agile thinking, like predestination, a biological research facility unaccompanied, simply waiting for me to discover it. Everything in its place. Its systems ready for my arrival. Examination of the Vault's computer system and other records found leads me to understand that the previous residents introduced the virus into the mainframe in an attempt to end some kind of hostiles within it. This may explain the unsealed door and their untimely fates. The mainframe requires some work to bring it fully online, but any hostile program it had has been eliminated by the virus they introduced. Too late to help them, perhaps. But sufficient to clear a path for me. Also, hold on. Should switch that back. Anyway. I remain concerned that I may have missed a stray security key card when I searched the place. Any intruder with hostile intent would be able to override my control of the doors unless planning currently.
And down. Go, 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 go.
Robotics control failure in the mainframe wing. Activating emergency fabrication protocol FS-401.
Jeanette, circuits 10-1857.
Got it.
Fabrication system offline. Activating emergency repair protocol CR-889.
889, that's Hans. We need a reactor brownout. All right, give me a minute. 109's next. Jeanette?
Ready on the detonator.
Molly, are you in?
Sorry, just a...
Brownout in 3, 2, 1.
Power fluctuations detected in the engineering wing. Activating emergency stabilization protocol ES-109.
That's all good.
Detonation in the cryogenics wing.
That should do it.
Activating superseding protocol Omega.
Eric?
That's not in the database. What?
Protocol confirmed. All exits have sealed to prevent a containment breach. Calculating optimal process to exterminate all personnel in the vault. Done. All remaining personnel may now be terminated.
Uh-huh.
I'm locked out!
Here, I got it. Cover the door. Damn it! Almost...
Data upload from compromised system detected. Suspect data stream has been quarantined.
What? Bypass! Bypass! Ah!
All residents have been terminated. Operation successful. Have a nice day.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that didn't... Well. Hey.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Where am I, huh?
Close one.
Not really. Wasn't that close.
No need gold legs to catch you!
Weird.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 22. In retrospect, my enthusiasm for the cryogenically preserved specimens in the vault was excessive, if not actually misplaced. I am down to the last 4 viable test subjects. Further research is at an impasse, unless I move to human subjects. Obtaining volunteers will be impossible. The necessary experimentation to even approach a functional result will be unavoidably fatal to some. I will have to take extreme measures to obtain subjects. Thousands, perhaps millions of lives will be saved. Utility trumps sentimentality. End log.
Uh-huh. Lives will be saved, bitch. No, you're not. You're not for that. Sure, you have, went to a better approach. Which, of course, they were not so hard to go for. That's all I did that.
Your persistent refusal to depart is a distraction I do not need. Please, I am asking you again. Leave this place and do not return. There is nothing for you here but sorrow. Whatever you think you will accomplish here, I promise you that you will not.
If that's what you think.
Probably a squirrel again.
Stop being a wimp.
Hostile target identified.
Looks like time. We survived.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 38. The capture of human test subjects is itself investigated. People of Appalachia are in bad need of medicine, and lone travelers are easy to approach when one can. I tell myself these acts are necessary, the work to important. I cannot complete it without living human subjects to experiment upon. It is I compound failure upon failure. In my quiet hours, I question what I have made of myself in pursuit of this goal. I began this enterprise fully cognizant of what it might take. But even with that foreknowledge, I could not comprehend the weight of it. Have I become no different from that fool Elias, a font of monsters with no humane end in sight? Am I deluded in believing myself capable of success? These moments pass. I push aside those doubts and focus on the work before me. The people of Appalachia need this. The world needs this. Let them vilify me when they learn what I have done. I will make a better future for them, even if I do not live to see it myself. End log.
Why would we electrocute and irradiate his specimens? What was he hoping to learn? This seems insane.
Something says at last. I remain far from the ultimate goal, but serum 87A induced a remarkable 257% reduction in the impact of radiation on cellular structure and DNA replication, and 153% increase in electrical events. The subject nonetheless died within hours, but this marks a breakthrough in substatic durability. I guys report the results more fully in the logs after I spoke up.
Is that you, Basher?
Another Brotherhood.
Oh, great. Just what we need. Hey, wait a second. I recognize that voice.
Is that Tele Lang?
Oh, you're the one I talked to back at Fort Atlas.
Ah.
You know her?
Listen, we're in a bad way here. Cut off from the rest of our people and the damn robots keep coming in waves. We need help.
I thought you were a poor, helpless orphan. Why are you with a bunch of blood eagles?
Hardy har har. Let's get serious and make it quick. I can help you, and you can help me.
What kind of help are you talking about, Tali?
Trying to get us out of here since we've been locked in. I just found this vault security key card. Should open all the doors in this place. You help us, and it's yours.
What do you think, Valdez?
Valdez? You got someone else out there? Should I be jealous?
I don't think we've got much choice. We're going to need that key card to bypass the rest of the security doors.
What's to stop you from shooting us as soon as the door opened? That's not what you did to those mercenaries.
Nothing. Same as stopping you from shooting us if we let you in. We don't need more trouble. We just want to get out of here. Help us hold off the bots and we'll leave peacefully. For you, anyway. No promises if someone else tries to stop us.
Why do you just use it to escape?
I told you I just found it, dummy. I was about to try it out right when I heard you walk up.
Alright, Tali, we gotta do.
Now we're talking. Give me a sec to get the door open.
Good thing Shin's not here. I don't think he'd agree to this.
No shooting, boys. They're on our side. Crap, here they come again.
Bye. Have you guys ever thought of, I don't know, breaking the thing that the fabricators? Oh, jeez. There's a lot of people here.
Damn. Good thing you showed up when you did. Looks like I was right about you. Shame we keep meeting under these circumstances. We could get into some real trouble. Can't believe the Brotherhood bailed us out. Well, a deal's a deal. Key card's yours.
Actually, I think we got a few more blood eagles to put down. Are you people okay?
Yeah, banged up, but With the coast clear, we should be able to get out of here. I don't say this a lot, but thanks.
I can't believe we just got thanked by a Blood Eagle.
Alright. Kick our give? Or you
All yours.
blah blah blah.
You got this far, so I'm guessing the way you came is clear. Thanks again. Maybe we won't even shoot you if we see you again. No promises.
You've got interesting friends, Initiate.
He's not my friend.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 57. Begin to doubt my own sanity at times. My efforts, while not without progress, continue to fail to bear real fruit. The FEV seems almost deliberately
Ooh, it is
malignant,
FEV.
as if it had a consciousness and rejects my every attempt to bend it toward a benevolent end. I've come to recognize the signs of imminent metastasis and conversion to the so-called supermutant state. I am ill-equipped to deal with the product of such failure, and have taken to disposing of these unfortunates outside the vault itself. I regret that my current methods of disposal may, in the short term, increase the supermutant population in Appalachia, but it cannot be avoided. End log.
Alright. Come on, end. Corpse disposable. I simply must find more effective solution to deal with the remains of unsuccessful trials. It is effective enough to simply release those which begin transforming, but the subject who die in the process remain a problem. Storing them in a disused portion of the cryonic lab suffices in preventing decomposition and its contaminants odors from becoming an issue. But even the most materialist of scientists cannot escape the uncanny feeling generated by the close proximity of a large number of human corpses. I don't think I actually need to take them. Come here.
These vessels were once filled with specimens, stocked here so that captive scientists could turn them into perversions of nature. Like West Tech, they concerned themselves only with whether they could do these things, not what benefit they might bring. At best, they made weapons. Such a pointless waste. I have turned what they left behind to better ends.
I'm sure. Hey, reminder, supplies. Reminder to self. When the Hellcat company next delivers new specimens, I must request that they bring in more chemicals. Supplies are running thin, and I detest inaction. I will venture out myself for this purpose, but my experiments currently running do not permit my absence for any length of time. Clear instructions must be given to overcome the gap in education and chemical literacy. This cannot be mistake. I'll repeat. Formic acid, dimethyl sulfate, hydrogen, papiridine, whatever. Acrylonitrile, sodium, doycyl sulfate, 2 miracopatol, carbon, whatever. I'm not gonna be able to pretend like I know how to pronounce that stuff.
Oh my god. The smell.
I know. Really?
Blood Eagle fear nothing, especially you little piece of shit.
Close one.
Do you hear someone screaming? If I was smart. I wonder. Let me know for clues.
I regret the ugliness you find here. The things I had to do. They were necessary, but that necessity made them no more pleasant or palatable. Seeing these things, I imagine you must intend to kill me. I do not blame you for this.
We're supposed to bring him in alive. Don't forget that. No matter what we've seen here.
Right.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 5. The creators of the forced evolutionary virus were idiots savant. They saw weapons, soldiers to win a war that would end almost as soon as it began. They had discovered a means by which we could seize the reins of human evolution, and all they could envision was more efficient death. My colleagues at West Tech were likewise fools. They made the virus a plaything in Huntersville, their ant farm, shaking it to watch them scurry. The FEV was never meant to create abominations. At its core is something wondrous and hopeful. I will free it from what they made of it. Humanity will have the future it should have had, and a better human will build that world, free from fear. End log.
It's obvious what I need to interact with right now.
Please, help us.
Who's talking? Yes, but not you.
I can't take it anymore.
Snallygaster. Unbelievable. They left Snallygasters inside one of the test chambers. Remarkable it's still alive, if understandably quite adorable. Whatever they did to it seemed to have removed its need of substance. Perhaps it metabolizes trace elements directly from the air or engages in some strange form of photosynthesis. Regardless, that chamber shall remain locked, and I must take care when defrosting the other specimens in craft storage. I cannot predict what mutations they may exhibit. Locks terminal. Okay, I cannot not open it. I'm looking at everything except the obvious. What else is in here? I can honestly go to the very end. Not doing anything except the thing is supposed to be doing.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 112. My work's demand for human subjects has increased dramatically as I make ground toward my ultimate goal. To this end, I have contracted with a group of mercenaries calling themselves the Hellcat Company. Trustworthy, if such a term applies here. They display a useful moral flexibility. They do not question the nature of my work, or my need for human subjects. And I do not illuminate them. Already they have begun acquiring new subjects at a far greater pace than I could, and a contingent remained to guard the vault itself. I must be careful. A mercenary is only as loyal as their pay, after all. My control of the vault security systems keeps them in check. For now, and long.
I see.
You're not with those others, are you? Can you get us out of here?
Are you kidding? Who are you?
Cassie Holloway. Listen, I ain't trying to be rude. I'll tell you my whole dang life story if you want. Just get me out of here first.
You know how we can help with the cell?
Not exactly. I think the locks are controlled remotely. The doctor guy always does something back behind the stairs there, before he comes back to grab one of us for his tests.
Sit down, get you there.
Okay, I was gonna go for a walk, but I guess I'll stay here for now. Sorry, seriously, though. Thank you.
I feel sick.
Gareth?